Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Right, yeah.
So shall we?
Uh,
Yeah. Shall we start or wait for a few minutes for joining others, sir?
how many participants also in this group? That
The batch has 61 participants, but usually
yeah,
login
then
to
today, yeah.
30. Yes, sir.
Mm. I think did you send the message, no? Today
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I share the document.
to share the document, right? Right. Now I draw your attention that Excel sheet I shared you. Right, this Excel sheet already shared you.
Yes, sir, we got it.
Right. So then who can explain what is the macroeconomic? General idea, I think you learn these things. I think in this program, you have separated module for the macroeconomics, but this part especially, I think added to improve your then good knowledge of the public procurement, because this macroeconomic part directly related to handling the public procurement. Then who can explain actually what according to your understanding what is the macroeconomic? The macroeconomics of which one? What are the benefits of learning macroeconomics? The benefits to the public procurement, managing the public procurement by learning macroeconomic, who can explain?
So macroeconomic is the studying of overall economy of country. When we are learning macroeconomy, we can study the nature of GDP, inflation, unemployment, as well as all the
Good.
impact of geopolitical issues.
Yes, good. Otherwise, the macro, generally understanding of the macroeconomic, the learning about this economic, then you can develop your knowledge, actually aggregate demand and aggregate supply, right? Otherwise, then the trends of the economy, right? What happened to the entire economy? So, what are the indicators, the key indicators of the macroeconomy? Then my table provide that key indicators, then entire production, and also the inflation of the country, and also the external trade figures are there, exchange rate also given you, and also the government finance as a percentage of GDP, and also the interest rate that you can see. These are the generally key indicators of the macroeconomy. So you are then using by analyzing these indicators, so then you can analyze our economy. our economy, right? Our economy, nature of the economy. Finally, the end of the lesson today, then I will explain you how this economic condition of this macroeconomic conditions, how impact on the procurement, how impact on the procurement. So I think now I share you one Word document. Please see it, that Word document. Already you have this one. This Word document is this one. The Word document. Word document share. Can you see Word document?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is your question. The Osadi told me you are right. Already you divided into the some group, then you responsible to work together with your group, right? At the time of given you the group works. Now I am going to do that one of the group work now based on the figures provided for the period 2000, I think 2018, not from 2018 to 2024. Each group is required to discuss and analyze the trends in Sri Lanka's key macroeconomic indicators and deliver a brief presentation of 7 to 8 minutes. OSD, now OSD machine, no? Right. How many groups are here?
So we don't have divided groups. Actually, what we are doing in a class, we are dividing by the lecturer randomly and make a group.
No. But that OSD told already you divided to the groups.
We don't know, sir.
Ayyo, mama hitu ahema, then I got that idea. So yesterday also I then told with the right. So the OUS. Right. Okay. However, now actually there's a problem because that management informed me in this group, I think the 60 participants. However, unfortunately, today I can see only 18 participants. No, 19 means including including me. No. So, however, now I give you this task, right? As an individual task, I give you only 20 minutes, 15 and 20 minutes. Then you have to share your idea you have to share based on this figure. According to the figure, please, then you will talk with me what are the trends in Sri Lankan economy. Finally, then we can discuss how this one impact to our public procurement scenario. Dear participant, did you understand?
No, sir. Can you please?
So then yesterday evening and sometime today morning, so then shared you the one Excel document. That Excel document provide you some macroeconomic indicators. So based on these indicators, right, you have to analyze, right, status of our mean the Sri Lankan macroeconomic conditions, right? Otherwise, you have to analyze the macroeconomic condition by taking each indicators, that you have some idea, right? You have some idea. So then I give you 20 minutes. So you have to understand and try to find the matters from relevant books. So then sometime other website though, according to the otherwise without reading other materials, right? When you examine carefully these matter, these figure, right? You can prepare the good report of, right, health condition of Sri Lankan macroeconomic, right? I think that period from 2018 to 2024 and 2024. So then think this one carefully. I give you the 20 minutes time, right? 20 minutes for you. Within that period, you have to prepare the little short note about condition of health condition of our macroeconomic status. Now, did you understand? Dinesh, did you understand?
So this is now among we have now 19 people. That 19 students we will do that one like one summary sheet we should prepare like that.
So then actually I told you have to do this one individually.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, individually summary sheet, because there are only 20 participants now. Also Dinesh or Kasunde, I don't know then who talk with me, but if you like, then I can divide these 90 people to 3 or 4 groups. Which you prefer?
I think this is better, sir. Then we can
grouping is better.
discuss all together.
Yes, I am understanding that one. That grouping is better. So do we have the different facilities joining each member of the group? Otherwise, then sometime you have to create the different platform, right?
So actually, I think the person who has that what is called whole that what is called
I think
host.
within their Zoom, that Zoom
Host.
meeting
Host.
also, I think, right?
Yeah,
Divided into the group.
from yes, that is can be done by the host.
Yes,
So
that is can be done by the host and that management.
yeah,
I think now this is not a time to the link that the management people. ඉන්නම කෝල් එකක් දීලා අහන්නම් so
yes.
මං එහෙම තමයි උදේ කිව්වේ. Right.
So shall we do one this one? We will do individual, sir, and otherwise it will take another time. I think. Hello, sir.
They told me she can divide that now you into 3 groups. Can you understand? Right.
Okay,
So
sir.
then
Okay,
that
sir.
management provide you that facilities, right? You can do the work within your team, join your team.
Okay, sir.
Right. So actually these are the methods of the learning because this is the master course, no? So then we have to use the some that actually master means you are the person learn, learn, not listening something. Who is the Dr. Sajeevi, no?
No, sir,
Sujeevi?
it's me. No, sir, it's me. I rename it. I'm Oshadi, sir.
Ah, right, Osadi.
Yeah, sir.
Osadino?
Yeah, sir.
Right,
Wait, sir, I will divide the group, sir.
right. Now divided group. So then, according to that Word document I shared you, now you can say do that works. Dial. මට තේ එකක්වත් දෙන්නේ නැද්ද? Osadi?
Yeah, sir. Give me few minutes, sir.
Right.
Hi sir, I'm Asari. So, sir,
Asara?
Asari. Sir, මේ breakout room කීයකටද sir බෙදන්න ඕනේ?
Now here only 22, no? Including you
Yeah.
and me, no?
Of course.
Yes,
Sir.
otherwise 4 groups.
Yeah, sure.
Right, 5 by 5. The five participants for each group.
Okay, sir. Then I have already created. Then our participant can join into the breakout rooms.
All right. Participants, am I audible you now? Yeah, room number 1. Dilshani Rangana, Kasung Dhananjaya, Situ Gamage, Subhasan. Room number 2, Dinesh, Kasung Gamage, Kirupakaran. Room number 3, E.G. Gayan Rasanjana, K. Subramaniam, D.I. Trinkomali, Lasantha Vikramage, H. Sarangi, Siad J. Room number 4, Ashok Kanandan, DMUSK Disanayaka, Gangamali Vitanage. Yeah. Now there are four group. I think you know the question. Hello, am I audible?
Dear sir, I think now most of the students who are logged into their breakout room. So once we are just communicate with them, so we have to log into their own group.
Okay.
Sir, my
So
name is not read out the Mahesh Sindhunil. In which group, sir, I am? It
you
was
are in group number 2.
2. Okay.
The group number 2. Osadi,
She's
Yes,
our
sir.
coordinator.
yes, then now they can't talk with me, no? I have to go to the each group, no?
Yeah, sir. You have to join to the each group.
Each group. I have to join to the each group.
Yeah.
So I think then after the 30 minutes, then you right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you finish this task, huh?
Sure,
The
sir.
join
Once you need to just close the breakout room, please let me know. I will close.
Right, you will close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And Mahesh, I think you are still in the main room. Mahesh?
I am also still in the main room.
Yeah. So you,
I'm Mahesh. I will go to the
yeah,
class.
Mahesh, in your Zoom platform, there's a another button which three dots with the more button. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So please click on that and then you can see the breakout room.
Record.
Okay?
Join breakout group, no? Isn't it?
Yeah, you have to join. Yes. Mohammed Anwar.
Yeah.
Yes, please follow the same guidelines. So you have to click on the more button and then you have to log into your breakout room. Fine.
I didn't get that. I clicked that three dots and it's showing apps, audio
Yeah,
setting,
just wait.
meeting
Just
setting.
I will allocate you into another group. Yes, okay. Fine. Now now I hope you have received one of the message. Is that so? Okay, fine. Okay, sir. Then now all the students who went to their breakout room. Hi, Chaturaka. I hope you can hear me. Chaturaka, can you hear me? Chaturaka, I hope you can hear me. Your lecturer already given one of the group activity. I will assign you into the breakout room. So then you can just log into the group. Okay. Chaturaka, I hope you have received the message. Just log into the breakout room.
Miss May, I think Lasantha Liyanage is also a student.
Oh, okay. But he also assigned into the one group, but not join. Try again. Lasantha Liyanage, ආයුධ. අපේ සර්ගේ නේම් එක මොකද ශාදී මේ සර්නේම් එක
Gamage.
ගමගෙන සර් එතකොට මේන් රූම් එක Lasantha Liyanage, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear it. I
Yeah,
can't enter to the.
Yeah, I'll again move to the breakout room. Please accept that request, okay? Have you received? Okay, fine. ඔෂාදි ඔයා මේන් රූම් එකේ ඉන්නනේ මම පොඩ්ඩක් අනිත් රූම්ස් ටිකට ගිහලා බලලා එන්න.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, Dilshani. Dilshani, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. So then Lasantha already given one of the group.
Actually, I was in the group number 1. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I was logged out. Can you
Okay. Sure,
add
sure.
me to that?
Of course, I will send it to you. Okay, fine. Now you can log
Thank
into
you.
the. Okay, okay.
Sankocha.
Dear sir,
Yeah.
do we need to close the breakout room now or?
Another 5 more minutes, huh? Up to 8
Okay.
o'clock.
Yeah, sure. Okay, sir. Okay.
Also,
Yes, sir.
thank your dedication, okay?
Yeah, you're
I
welcome,
highly
sir.
appreciate that one. Significant dedication. Significant dedication. මනුස්සයා ගන්නෑනේ අප්පා. කොහෙද ඉන්නේ? තාම ක්ලාස් එකේද? දැන් ඔය අනිත් ළමයිගේ තාත්තලා එහෙම ආවේ නැද්ද ඔය අනිත් දෙන්නගේ නෑ? දැන් කොහෙද ඉන්නේ? අයියෝ. ඔතනින් 3 දෙනා දැන් ඔයා 3 wheeler එකක් දාලා එන්න මම සල්ලි ගෙවන්නම්. පිග්මී එකක් දාලා. Osadi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, now enough, no?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So, shall we close the breakout room, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sure.
Now break the all breakup rooms. Osadi, under the room number 2, only one participants, Mahesh Induni.
Sir, just within another 20 seconds that all the participants will come to main room, sir.
Right.
So now fine, that all the breakout room close.
Okay, right. Right. Now room number 1. I think that the Kasun was there in that room.
Yes, sir.
Room number 1. Yes, room number 1. Yeah, please give your presentation, but we have to complete your presentation within 7 to 9 minutes, huh? 7 to 8 minutes. Yeah, anyone can start from that room.
Yes,
Situ Gamage.
sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Situ Gamage going to explain, no? Yes, actually then I appreciate all members today, all participants, right? Because yeah, you did your work in well, I think, right? You prepare and I saw the members discuss the properly, right? However, now this is the time for deliver your understanding. Please keep in mind, right? Actually, how you can present to others something. So that is significant requirement of your talent. Okay. Have you understanding, have you reading, have you point out the significant matters, right? Okay, Situ Gamage, no? Situ Gamage, then you can deliver your team idea.
No,
Your team
actually,
out.
sir, yeah, my team members gave significant ideas. They have very well
I
observed.
can't hear properly. Yeah, Situ Gamage.
My team
Yeah.
members, Subhashan, Dilashani, Kasun, Rikas, they gave significant ideas regarding this information.
Yeah.
Actually, our team has identified that our team has identified that read this trend carefully.
Yeah.
Here, we noticed that from 2018 to 2019, there is a small growth in GDP as well as per capita GDP and GDP growth. Then suddenly we noticed that all has been collapsed from year 2020 because of that pandemic situations. Then after the pandemic situations, we observed that economy has been collapsed due to the various reasons production issues and export import issues and likewise, and the problem of human capitals. Then after passing these years, we discuss that by year 2023, that we have what government went for debt restructuring at IMF loan, and meanwhile they have restricted all imports to reserve for foreign reserves. Due to that reasons, that economy has been recovered slowly. Then after when we come to it, year 2024, all major factors of macroeconomics has been so slowly show a trend of growth because of that change of government and the factors like increasing of Colombo Stock Exchange, likewise. Here also we noticed that that National Consumer Price Index also has been drastically increased in year 2022 because of a pandemic and that country's debt issue. After that, it has been slowly declined and
Situ Gamage, why you silence?
Yeah, it has, because my kids are quarreling, sir.
Only 3 more minutes, huh? 3 more minutes.
Yeah. Then it has been recovering up to 2024. That means national price index. Then here we have noticed that regarding government percentage of government finance, we that same here, that the pandemic and debt issue is here. After that debt and after that debt restructuring and resolving of pandemic issues, government revenue also has been increased. So we monitored that macroeconomic features are getting better. That means our economy has been derived into healthy truth. That was our observation. Actually, this is not all our team members actually contributed for these factors. I think Subhashan also gave a big idea regarding this.
Right, Situ Gamage, and then I appreciate group number 1, and actually then your dedication, it is the wonderful and amazing, right? Because actually you are the person learn this everything. Now the group number 2, Group number 2.
Yes, sir, we will share our
Yeah, what's
view.
your name?
Sir, I am
What's your
Mahesh.
name?
I am Mahesh.
Mahesh. Yes, Mahesh. Yeah.
So we will share our view in by our each group members.
Yes, these are your views. No, yeah. I think, yeah. You draw the graphs also. Yeah.
Yeah. So each member will explain one by one, sir. So I will take the one part of the presentation. So this is one, sir, that GDP factors. When we see in the chart, it is clearly explained the trend of GDP growth. So in 2000, from the 2022 and 2024, it is increasing the GDP rate. So it is a positive trend of the country. So accordingly, that it shows the growth of the nation. So it's open the income and job opportunities in future. So it is slight increase and good standard to the country as well. However, that Colombo Consumer Price Rate Index, it is a significant character because of that prices of the Colombo Consumer Price Index, or the average prices of the goods and services in the area, that the Colombo area. So we can see the significant increase during the 2021 and 2022. So it is not good actually when we see in the situation. So next will be explained for that inflation regarding Mr. Dinesh.
Dinesh?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Mahesh. And as he explained regarding the GDP, I will explain that overall account balance as well as trade balance. So overall account balance is the balance with the current capital and financial account transaction between residents of country and rest of the world. So in 2021, we can see that huge drop down at the time. It is which is around minus 3,967, and it gradually increased till 2023, and again it hit the maximum value of 2,826, and now 2,890 in 2024. So in the trade balance is that import minus export. So we can see that from 2018 to 2020, it's gradually increased, and it hit the maximum value of 6,000. And again, it dropped back, down during 2021. It might affect during the season of COVID season. So at that time, it is the lowest point at the time of from 2020 to 2021, and it is around 10,000 USD. This is because of that COVID season, and that cost of fuel and machinery food goes up. So that import cost has increased at the time. So it become gradually increased again till 2022, and again it is 2022 to 2023 in our country. There is a restriction to import vehicles and most of imported items. So because of now it is releasing, that value is gradually going down, but still we are in a safe same which is in 2020. So that is my observation. So, and not my, it is our corporate what is called corporate points. And Mr. Kiruparan, he will explain that annual average and revenue. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Actually, when we consider about the exchange rate, normally the exchange rate is connected with this overall accounts balance. The overall accounts balance may be surplus or deficit. Normally the overall accounts, when the overall accounts balance is surplus, then currency is appreciating. Then the overall balance is if a deficit, then currency will depreciate. We all know after 2021, our country's currency depreciated very high because of the supply and demand of the foreign currency. When we look into this scenario, our country has faced a huge demand for the foreign currency in recent past. That means 2022, 23, 24. That's why our dollar has depreciated. Hello.
Right, another 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
Yes, that rest of part, our Mr. Kasun will explain that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm Kasun Gamage, representing that group number 2. Today I'm going to present about that interest rate regarding that our assignment. When we compared with that our interest rate as well as the lending rate, we can see in the year 2018 starting point 10.8, and it will be gradually reduced up to another 4 years. It's been up to 2021, gradually reducing, and the in the 2022 and 23 is suddenly increased that FD rate as well as the our lending rate also. This is mainly impact to the that investment. For example, that government is offering a higher interest rate for the FD, then people are not going for the investment. They are planning to put their money in the banks, and economic will not be boom due to that reason. I think after 2024, we can see its interest rate as well as the lending rates is coming a single figure. It means less than 10. I think it's a good figure compared with the other years. In the overall, this all interest rate will be will decide that that our economy, country economics, and based on the in that interest rate, all the investment opportunity will be made for the Sri Lanka from the outside as well as the that domestic people also. I think this is my overall idea about the interest rate. I
All
think
right.
all the group members are shared that details after discussion.
Right,
And the
Kasum, then good, and also your commitment, your team commitment, and also then the group, 2 members of the group, 2, right? They use the different strategies to deliver their finding and their understanding. So then I highly appreciate commitment of the all members are highly appreciated. Right now, group 3. Group 3.
Yes, Subramanian, I am going to present that in this period, 2017 to 2024, there are 3 problems we observed. First is that 2019, some political instability occurred, the bomb blast, and because of that, the tourism and other industry was affected severely. And after that, again, COVID started. COVID also, during that period, most of the country went to a standstill condition. That means that production was severely curtailed. And after that, again, regime change also happened. So in that background, the GDP here is increasing from 2017 to 2020. It is shown, but except in the year 2020, that is maybe because of the pandemic, but that is in the rupees value. But per capita income also is shown as increase. But per capita income in dollars is reducing. This is the real situation, real picture. It means that because of the inflation, it is just shown as increasing, but real value is reduction, because when it is converted into dollars, it shows the real picture. That means per capita income reduced. And the GDP growth is in the minus up to 2023. That is because of the entire this background scenarios. From the 2023 onwards, it starts. The inflation, it is also in the increase. That is the general nature, but there is a very sudden increase. It may be, I think you may know that large amount of money was printed in 2021 now too. I can remember that we 22. Large amount of money was circulated to the banks without any production. Because of that, it is that value, very sudden increase is there for the inflation. That value, I think it is around 46%. From 6% at 21, it increases 46.4% in 2022. It was because of that problem. And the number of value of inflation again going and increasing and up to 2023, and again once the country reaches the inflation value reduces. When it comes to external rate, export is increasing, except in the year 2020. It's because then it's simply that the pandemic 2020 March, the country that shutdown was informed by government, the curfew type situation, and tax revenue is reducing up to 2023. There are two reasons. One is that nowadays government says that most people tax evaders are there. The tax is not collected. One reason also, yeah. But another one is that if the production is stopped, that we can't collect the tax. That's another reason. But now it is increasing because the government is taking two things are the production is again started, and the tax evaders are brought to the book and tax is collected. As that's a common pattern in our country, the foreign debt is increasing and import is reducing. Import reducing, that is a different scenario. Import is reducing because of the economic problem. Our buying capacity is less. A simple example is that vehicle market. Vehicle is stopped because of the economic problem. The importing of vehicle is stopped, and most of those other luxury items also stopped. Because of that, reduction in the import can be observed. The trade balance is reducing. That's also very common in this country, but the reducing because of this import reduction. That is, as I mentioned earlier, that because of lack of buying capacity, import is reduced.
By 3 more minutes.
Recurrent expenditure, that it's a big problem in this country, that large government staff is there, right? Because of that, a big percentage of the government income is allocated for payment of salaries, pensions, and other wages. And procurement expenditure is increasing. That's okay because of that. It's shown procurement expenditure increase. I think not in the initial days, not because of real cost procurement increase, but price increase shows that procurement expenditure increase in the 2021 period. due to sudden increase in the prices, the same procurement was for the same procurement, more payment was done. That may reflect the procurement expenditure increase. That's all, sir.
Right, Subramaniam, now stop your presentation. Please stop your presentation. Right now, group number, I think all 4 group finished, no? One more group, no, finished, no? Yeah. So I appreciate, especially, then I would like to special thanks for the all students of the in this learning, in this journey today journey. However, but you know, especially that group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, group number 4, they use the different strategies. I think you can learn how we prepare, how we learn, how we prepare the good presentation, how we do the good teamwork with the best commitment is very important, right? So now I am going to share you the presentation, one PowerPoint presentation. Tomorrow I will share you this presentation, right? Can you see presentation? PowerPoint presentation, can you see?
Yes,
Yes,
you
sir,
can
we
see.
can see.
Right. So macroeconomic framework in Sri Lanka, according to that figure, that today figure, so we can see what happened to when you come from here, the 2018 to 2022. According to my understanding and my learning, this crisis, right? Crisis started from 2019. 2019, because when we compare to 2018, 2017, then the figures of the 2019, figures of 2019 were not healthy, right? There were at that time there were the reason I am not going to explain that one. There's someone explained that particular situation. However, so now gradually our economy, right, is going to stable position, right? It is very positive remark regarding regarding our economy. However, we when we compare to before 2018, right, still our economy is behind the in the position of 2018. So actually now our government, the government then take the decision stable the economy. Stable the economy. There are some reason. I think already you know. Someone we can discuss. This is the production and growth. I think then each group explain this one the very well. However, now this one I share you so you can you can learn further your discussion and further your learning. However, in this year, actually year 2024, still central bank has not finalized the last year central bank report. They projected the last year economic growth, it may be 4.5. So this year expected 5% of positive 5% of GDP growth rate. I am not going to explain under what are the disadvantages under negative GDP growth rate. The reason also, you know, I am not going to explain that one. per capita. That one also explained very well. And our inflation reflect by the up to 2020. Yes, up to year 2022, that our inflation calculated based on Colombo Consumer Price Index, but from year 2023, right, the move to National Consumer Price Index, right? Therefore, then according to the Colombo Price Index, what happened? Then you know what happened to our inflation? Actually, up to 2018 maintain stable inflation rate, but however, you know, due to the COVID situation and especially under our economic crisis, our the inflation recorded 46.4, right? That was the biggest inflation rate was in our history. However, now this is gradually, right? Gradually stable. So then, in year 2025, right? It was 1.6%. This is the very good sign for very good health condition for our economy. The external trade and reserves, I am not going to explain what is this trade account. You know the trade account difference between our export and import, right? I think from year 1977, our trade account recorded the negative value, negative amount. It means our export values in each year were less than the import value. But you know what are the reason for that one. I am not going to explain that one. But finally, what happened? We are going to then increase this negative value of this our trade account. Finally, it will influence to the foreign reserves. Otherwise, because why? How we overcome that deficit in the trade balance using that foreign reserves, right? Trade balance and current account balance also there, and also the finally the capital accounts. So then how we then finance, this trade deficit. Then sometime we then government and other sector, right? They got the loan from other country, and also we have to repay the loan amount, right? That is the final account balance. The current account balance mean the trade balance and the trade, and also the other service. We have some service income, and also the service expenditures to the other country. However, our current balance also so negative balance. But however, due to high restriction to imports and that pay dollar to the other countries. In 2023, our current balance so positive sign. It was the $1.439 billion in 2023, because however, according to this figure, then we can this is the one of the key sign of external stability, because we have to maintain that external stability. But if we fail to maintain that external stability, what happened? Finally, it influenced to our foreign reserves, right? That was the one of the biggest crisis to us, because we don't have enough foreign reserves to repay the foreign loans, right? Foreign loans and interest. these are the gross, but you know, in the year 2022, our foreign reserves enough only for, right, 1.2 months. 1.2 months of our imports. Again, අපිට ආනයන වියදම මාසකට විතරයි දවන්න පුළුවන්. Right? But however, now it improve 3.9, and now gradually there, right? This value increase now, I think 5 months or 5.5 months. Right? The government side, the last, I think in my first lecture also I explained this kind of figure, what happened to our revenue, and also I would like to draw the attention on the primary balance. Who can explain what is the primary balance in case of the government finance? What is the primary balance? Who can explain? Who can say what is the primary balance ceiling? Ceiling applied by Public Financial Act. Who can say it? According to our figure, I shared you yesterday. I shared you yesterday that figure under the primary expenditure. Primary expenditure
minus
year 2024, it was the 10.4 of the GDP. Hello? Situ, yeah, Situ?
When primary expenditure is deducted from government revenue, government expenditure plus interest.
Yes, the primary balance means income minus government revenue. Yes, government income or government revenue minus all government expenditures other than interest on loan and loan repayment. Can you understand? Otherwise, the revenue, government revenue minus expenditure other than payments on the government loan. That we call primary balance. Right? According to Public Financial Act, that government can't maintain more than 13% of the GDP. However, government should balance that one within less than 13% of the GDP. ලංකාවේ රජයට බෑ 113කට වඩා ගෙනියන්න primary balance එක GDP එකේ. GDP means gross domestic product, right? From that gross domestic product, only allowed by the law 13%. This is important. See why this is important. Why this is important? What do you think?
Government will expend more money by the basis of borrowing from central bank.
Actually, I am talking about not the primary balance, primary expenditure, not the primary balance, primary expenditure. Primary expenditure mean all expenditure, government expenditure other than expenditures on government loan. Otherwise, right, the primary expenditure, right, should be maintained less than 13% of the GDP, because why? Now government can't take uneconomical decision to the economy. That they can't increase number of employees in the public service. right? They can't give some welfare to the society, right? Uneconomical welfare, right? They can't go to the uneconomical projects. Uneconomical projects. However, they can do that, but they need to first one change the law, because now this is the law. There are another condition on the macroeconomics, huh? Not only that 13% ceiling. So then I invite you, then read that important, that significant ceiling and significant criteria in Public Financial Management Act. Public Financial Management Act. Right? So I would like to ask one question you. Under the economic crisis, right? Under the economic crisis, what are the strategies? What were the strategies, right, utilized by that responsible party to maintain stable economy? Now you know, now gradually economy stable. Stable means they don't consider that one as we develop, not develop. The stable now we have stable economy. The gradually become to the stable. But my question was, what are the strategies utilized by that responsible party to stable our economy?
So work from home, is it a strategy with to take this? I mean, what you asked, that is it correct that work from home?
Yeah, I asked them what are the strategies. What were the strategies utilized by the responsible party to stable our economy? But all
sir,
of the
what about the
group
restricted import?
Yeah, restricting import.
Collection
Another
of
one?
taxes.
Collection
the government has to focus on government revenue, to establish the government revenue,
Government
direct
revenue,
as
yes.
well as the
Yes,
indirect revenue. For example,
another
they have
one?
to maintain the barriers, and domestic production has to increase.
Yes, domestic
Then
products. Yes,
we can
another.
only
Yeah,
commit
good.
to import.
Kasum, do you have any idea, Kasum Gamage?
Yes, sir, that my idea is that first of all we have to increase the domestic production. For example, that cultivations and these kind of things.
No, I am asking question not for the future. What were the utilized strategy by to stable our economy? But all of group explain now gradually our economy is stable, right? When we compare to the year 2022,
common products,
reduce the import cost by
reduce the import. Yeah, reduce the import.
Vehicle importation.
What happened? Finally, we can maintain healthy trade account balance and also the healthy current account balance.
So can we?
What happened? It may cause to right. Actually, it caused to increase our foreign reserves.
It means that governments took the action to that our loan extension, that they are not paying current loans. This is one of the strategy. Then we can save some foreign reserves.
Right, and also, sir, flexible for the foreign investor and taxes free, something like that. Those facilities.
Good. So, however, then you are now learning the economy. No? Under any crisis, we have only two strategies. One we call, actually strategies mean the policies. We have the two policies, right? We can take best strategies using monetary policy. What is the second one? Second one is
Fiscal.
good, fiscal policy. ඔය දෙකෙන් තමයි කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. You are going to write the answers to any question, right? So please first one take into your account fiscal policy and monetary policy. Generally, monetary policy managed by who?
The government.
Who manage the monetary policy?
Central bank manage.
Central bank.
Yes, central bank. Central bank manage monetary policy. Fiscal policy
Treasury.
managed by the government. Otherwise, what is the other similar name for the fiscal policy?
Revenue.
What's one of the common similar word for the fiscal policy? Budget.
Government revenue.
Budget.
Yes,
Government budgetary policy. Why government budget important? Because government budget is fiscal policy of the country. Therefore, we are looking for, right, what happened to the next budget, because it is our fiscal policy. Now, one of the significant change, the earlier government had some power to control monetary policy also before economic crisis. Because economic crisis, monetary policy, right, also controlled by the government side. Government side means politician and Ministry of Finance, right? It is not then there's a good strategy. One of the bad strategies in the country that the both strategy should go independently. The responsible party should take the best decision independently. However, after the economic crisis, I think introduced new law, the separated that both. The both separated. So central bank now independent totally from political agenda and control of Minister of Finance. Actually, monetary policy means under the monetary policy means the interest rate. The interest rate. Right? How control economy using interest rate. That interest rate decided by who? The central bank. Central bank going to take the decision increase of interest rate. What happened? What happened? Going to increase interest rate. What happened? පොලි අනුපාතිකය වැඩි කරොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ?
Inflation also go up.
Yes, going to increase interest rate. What happened? People can't take loan, right? මිනිස්සුන්ට ණය ගන්න බෑ. People can't take the loan, and also people, right, stimulate to rate is the high. Under high rate of interest rate, what happened? The cost of goods and services also goes up. Finally, what happened? Right? Then we can see the contradiction. Otherwise, we can see reduction in the demand side. Demand එක පැත්තෙන් අඩු වෙනවා. We can see the reduction in the demand side. Finally, what happened? Right? So the price index, or then the demand එක අඩු වෙනකොට they're going to decrease the demand. So then central bank can control the inflation also. Right? Or interest rate එකෙන් තමයි central bank එක ඔක කරන්නේ. And also the another one, providing the loans to the government. Right? To the government, they have what are the the major two source of getting loan to the government, foreign and domestic. right? Under this foreign, however, under this domestic loan, the government take the loan from the central bank. How take the loan from the central bank by the government?
Issuing treasury bond.
Central bank, how give the loan to the government?
Treasury bills and treasury bonds.
How? Yeah, treasury bills mean.
Yeah, repurchasing bonds and.
Yeah. So central bank give loan to government by releasing new cash. Alut salli achu gahala idenne central bank එක. But government responsible to repay to that one to the central bank. Kalin sare මොකද උනේ? There was not the law. So government time to time take the more loans from the central bank. Central bank also release loan by money printing the money. That is the way. Right? Finally, what happened then? We are going to increase the money printing within the country. What happened? මොකද වෙන්නේ? Right? What happened?
Inflation.
Inflation goes up because why? The release new money to the cash. Finally, what happened? Then ability of the demand of the people goes up. Demand එක වැඩි වෙච්ච ගමන් මොකද වෙන්නේ? When demand is the goes up and also the inflation also goes up. If you want to decrease the inflation, what to do? Definitely we have to reduce the demand. Demand inflation එක අඩු වෙන්නේ. Demand එක වැඩි වෙන්න inflation එකත් වැඩි වෙනවා. Right? But however, we can increase the demand under increasing of production. Production එක වැඩි වෙනකොට demand එක වැඩි වෙන කතන්දර වෙනමයි. Yeah? At that time, then no problem. The inflation also is stable. But without having increasing of the production එකේ වැඩිවීමක් වෙන්නේ නැතුව, without having increasing of the production, right? Only the demand goes up because why? Government release new money to the society. නිෂ්පාදනයක් වැඩි වෙන්නේ නැතුව මිනිස්සුන්ට දෙන සල්ලි ප්‍රමාණය වැඩි කරලා වැඩක් නැත. ඒකයි මේ කියන්නේ. Right? However, now central bank and government totally separated. Now central bank control that situation. Central bank control that situation. Right? So fiscal policy means what are the weapons under the fiscal policy? Government expenditure and government revenue. Right? Then government going to increase their revenue by introducing higher the new tax. High rate of the tax. What happened? The demand side of the people goes down. බදු වැඩියෙන් පනවන්න ගියාම මිනිස්සුන්ට වේදම් කිරීමේ හැකියාව අඩු වෙනවා. Right? Then finally what happened? Then inflation goes down. Right? But government going to increase their expenditure. Expenditure එක වැඩි වෙච්ච ගමන් මිනිස්සුන්ගේ අතර සල්ලි ගොඩක් යනවා. Right? So finally what happened? Inflation goes up. But the government can say that one under condition of increasing of the production. Production එක වැඩි වෙන වෙලාවක මෙහෙම වුණාට කමක් නැහැ. But without having increasing of the production, right? Government can't increase the expenditures because government going to increase that one. Government need sometime additional funds from central bank or commercial bank. Actually, that bills who purchase the treasury bill who purchase commercial bank or central bank. අරගොල්ලෝ ගන්න ඇති ටික central bank එක ගන්නවා. Right? That is the way, but however, we have to know this, the fiscal policy, that two are the major major policies to control the health of macroeconomic figures. Right. I think you have that idea. So now can you see the presentation again? Can you see now? Government finance and fiscal health. Right, now we are going to learn input-based budgeting. And also we have discussed another important matter, how macroeconomics condition impact on the procurement. Who can explain that one? But I would like to share one good example, right? In year 2021, yes, before the economic crisis, I think year 2021, month June, Sri Lanka police call bids for procurement of police uniform. I was the one member of bid evaluation committee at that time. I was the one member of bid evaluation committee. However, this was ICB contract. Total cost estimate exceed ministry level procurement committee also. That procurement decisions got by cabinet level. At that time, cabinet level procurement committee, no, we call the SCAPC, Standard Cabinet Appointed Procurement Committee, ICB contract. However, according to my understanding, my memory, that our evaluation report, then our evaluation report of that particular procurement bid evaluation report was submitted before 31st December 2021. Right? මට මතක විදිහට නිකන් 20 December වගේ. Right? 20 December වගේ. Then we submitted that one. But I don't know up to now why ministry delayed the award that contract. In our report, we clearly recommended award this contract, this particular bidder. However, ministry signed the contract with the bidder in February year 2022. Right? But at the time of the signing, at the time of the submitting bid, I think bids were submitted when? Bids were submitted during period of August or September, right? August or September. At that time, $1, the value of the $1, otherwise our exchange rate in rupees was 187. මට මතක විදිහට 187ක් වගේ නෑ. 202. 202ක් තිබ්බේ. 202. But at the time of signing the contract, මොකද වුනේ? It was 400 something. See what happened? Kontrakkaraya ආවද නැද්ද? Otherwise bidder invited to bidder, please come to sign the contract. But the bidder, right, properly know what happened to the prices now. At the time of the submitting bid, the exchange rate, $1 equal to 202 rupees. But at the time of, right, issuing letter of acceptance, awarding the contract, the exchange rate, $1 was 456 something. What happened? Did he come or did not come to sign the contract? Did he, right?
Not come.
Not come. No, he came. He's right, one of the yes, he came. Why he came? He signed contract without any blaming, right? Contract was signed by him. Why that?
Price escalation.
Because price was
If we reject what happened, yes, if we reject, he has only rights of the bidder. But after signing the contract, he know now he has right of contractor. Otherwise, automatically that before signing only bidder, after signing gradually become to contractor. Now he has significant right according to contract agreement. Yeah, either passing next day after signing the contract, next day submitted the letter. I can't fulfill this requirement now because this case now subject to force majeure. Force majeure generally the situation of force majeure addressed by contract data, right? Not from the bidding data. Contract force majeure කියන්නේ bidding data වල තියෙන එකක් නෙමෙයි. That one included in our contract data. Otherwise, after signing the contract, after accepting the contract, right? Now he then after that he submitted a letter. I can't fulfill this requirement according to this kind of force majeure situation. So then he requests increase the price. ඒ වෙලාවේ ලේසියෙන් තීරණයක් ගන්න බෑ cancel කරනවා යම කියලා. Because why? Sign the contract. Already signed the contract. Otherwise, then they can't go to the next bidder also. But if we reject that one, right, without signing the contract, PE can go to the next bidder also, right? They had that chance to the government entity. But after signing, they can't do that. කසාද බැන්දට පස්සේ එහෙම තව කෙනෙක් ළඟට එහෙම යන්න බෑ. Right?
But government will take the performance bond, right? Signing the contract. 10% is all contractually.
Government
will take the performance bond, right? After signing the contract, before signing the contract.
Yes.
That is a hold.
Yeah. Government take performance bond. Now, however, now that contractor entitled under the force majeure situation. Then otherwise government can't realize that performance bond. Why? Now this contract subject to force majeure. The force majeure mean the situation, right? Situation under control of the supplier. He can't control. Situation out of control of the supplier. He can't control the situation. Therefore, he entitled to getting all rights under force majeure situation. However, what happened? This example, one of the biggest case, what happened to our procurement under the macroeconomic instability, right? Finally, however, government got the decision by taking 6 or 7 month of period. But after that, what happened? After that the value of the dollar, right, declined to the some amount. But they agreed with the contractor again, right, under කියන්නේ වැඩියෙන්ම තියෙන වෙලාවක agree වුණා. පස්සේ ටිකක් අඩු වුණත් එක. But however, government lost that one. The gun. Because why? කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. Because right, that circumstance created under unstable economic situation. So another good example. So, but under this price fluctuations, otherwise the changes of this exchange rate, what happened? The bidder can't provide the good price to cover our bid validity period. At that time, sometime the bidder discouraged to submit the bid for the government, because government in procurement procedures of the government, we know then there are some significant delays. We can sometimes we have to follow some procedures, and also then to follow the procedures, we need the longer period. But under unstable economy, the bidders don't like to submit the bids. That is the one, right? Another reason. So and also, so government budget. Finally procurement, public procurement. How we then public procurement, volume of the public procurement, size of the public procurement depend on government budget. But under the bad microeconomics condition, government don't have positive capacity to increase the government procurement, public sector procurement. But yesterday also, our first day also, we discussed that, right? That particular matter, because from the government expenditure, government spend more funds to repay the loan and to pay the loan interest. Otherwise, government capacity of the procurement goes down. The මේවා එතකොට macro economics condition හොඳට නැති වෙනකොට procurement හොඳ වෙන්න බෑ. Right? Sometimes therefore understanding of this macroeconomic situation is very important. Right. So now I would like to move the next slide. We have a limited time period. The input-based budgeting. What is the opposite word for this import-based budgeting? පුතා අපි විනාඩි 5ක විතර පොඩි ඉන්ට්‍රෝල් එකක් ගමුද? Little break, 10 minutes.
Yes, sir, it's good.
Yes, 10 minutes.
It's better, break. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right. අරගෙන තියෙනවා චොකලට් බිස්කට් එකක් තියෙනවා එකේ. සිතූ ගමගේ am I audible? Kasun, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, yes.
Right. What are the other different budgeting strategies? One is the input-based budgeting. Don't understand any government, any country or any organization not follow the one strategies, right? But then, however, they are the entire, right? The entire solution, entire budgeting solution. It is very important, right? The input-based budgeting mean input-based budgeting. In case of the public budgeting, do you have the idea how prepare the public budget? How prepare the public budget? Head is there. Programs are there. It was something head තියෙනවා, program තියෙනවා, head, programs. Next one.
Project.
Yes, projects, sub-projects, and objective codes. Generally, this way, however, when you looking for this one, we can see, right, this budgeting style more familiar to input-based budget. You can be more focused input, right? Not the performance or task, not the output. We are going to base on the output, right? Right? So then we call the performance-based budget. But actually this system, the input-based budgeting system is the more traditional budgeting system. The example, the salary. Salary, how decide the salary? The based on the existing card, not for the task, right? How many actual requirement people to fulfill this task, right? What are our final then the final expectation? Otherwise, we are going to do something based on our strategic plan, action plan, strategic plan, action plan, and also next one, the procurement plan. Procurement plan. So we have to prepare based on that. Our budget should be prepared based on that. That we call the output-based budget. However, but if we have any people, the employee, finally what happened? We budget based on the number of heads, number of people. Hari apita rajya seve මෙච්චරක් ඉන්නවා under executive grade, under secondary grade, under Again, තුන්වෙනි ශ්‍රේණියේ මෙච්චරක් ඉන්නවා කියලා. So then we prepare the budget for based on that number of heads. Right? So more focused resources. Resources mean what? The funds, personnel, and material. Right? Line item and more structure. Because why? We need sometime the complex control system. Because we are going to control resources. Api resources control කරන්න යනවා. Because right, we need the control mechanism for then evaluate people behavior. Right? අපිට ඇගිලි සලකුණු යන්ත්‍ර දාන්න වෙනවා. එනවද නැද්ද කියලා බලන්න වෙනවා. We have to conduct preliminary inquiry and formal inquiry. We have right. අපි ඒවටත් විඳන් ගන්නවා. Because why we more focus the resources. Right? Otherwise, more focus how much expenditure we are going to expend. Right? But we are going to target the output budget, output based, performance based. We focus the performance. අපි කියන මොකද්ද? අපිට ඔයාලා ආවත් එකයි නැතත් එකයි. මෙන්න outcome එක. This is the outcome. So we have to achieve this outcome. However, if we reach the outcome, we are not going to see, right, how they do that one. කොහොමද මේක කරේ, කේමද කරේ. No need that one, because why? We always focus the outcome. කරන කෙනා වැඩකුත් නැහැ. Right? Then then the less important, who is doing, right? Who did it and how did it? අපිට දෙකම no important. Important is the outcome. But in case of input based budget, then we are more focused who going to do it, how going to do it. ඒ දෙකම බලන්න වෙනවා. Right? So also the incremental allocation, one of the characteristics there we can see incremental allocation. So I would like to explain that one, taking this example, actually the first day I shared you this document, case of the value for money. Can you see this Word document?
Yes, sir.
Can you see? Yeah. Please read carefully. The first question, the following table provides some details of expenditure of a regional health center. The government regional health center, year 2019 and year 2018. Right, see there. Right, according to the figures in the both years, right? Can you explain the budgeting strategies or public financial strategies, public financial management strategies? But look at this budgeted capital expenditure for medical devices in year 2019. allocated 75. In year 2018, allocated 80 million. Otherwise, 80 million. Next year, 75 million. But actual expenditures on medical devices, you can see 52 million and 48 million. When you compare these figures, what do you think? Otherwise, this budget prepare based on input basis. Otherwise, this is the incremental budget. Why incremental budget? Egolo belua 2018 million asuwai we allocate, right? Budgeted 80 million. So in year 2090, so they decided to the 95% of the 80. And right? But if they focus on their performance, right, and their capacity, right, their capacity, then we can't see savings on that capital budgeting. But what 80 වෙන් කරලා තියෙනවා, but actual expenditure 52 million. The savings percentage that both year we can see the same percentage. Allocation for pharmaceutical also we can see 21 allocated, 17, 25 allocated, 20. According to these figures, we have some idea. They prepare budget incremental basis. Incremental means they compare the history. මෙහෙම තමයි වෙන්නේ. ඒ නිසා මේ අවුරුද්දෙත් මෙහෙමයි කියලා then they allocate the that way budget. They prepare the budget on that way. But what is the opposite budget style of this incremental budget? Actually, this incremental nature we can see in input-based budget. What is the opposite word for this incremental budget? Opposite budgeting system. I think anybody familiar with budget circular issued by last few years, other than the last year circulars, then year 2023, year budget circular for year 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020. So then we saw this new style. Otherwise, the government proposed style. Government proposed which one?
Zero-based.
Good. Zero-based budget. Zero-based means what? Zero-based means at the time of planning your budget, you always think now we are on zero. You never focus your past period. Not focus the past period. You focus the future from today. Then otherwise, the based on your outcomes, the performance, right? So you based on your performance and outcome. You see the future. Then in case of then you are going to prepare the budget for stationary expenditure. You see, you calculate, right? You count how many divisions are there, and also their duties, the real requirement of the photocopy papers, real requirement of the toners. They calculate, they prepare the budget on that base. But incremental basis or input basis mean which one? You're going to prepare the budget based on the past data. Understood? Situ, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Kasun, did you understand? Kasun Dhananjaya?
Yes, sir.
Subhasan, did you understand? Ashok Chandan, ne? Chanathan.
Yes, Ashok Kananathan. Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes. Did you understand, Ashok?
Yes, I understood, sir.
Right. So, therefore, please, otherwise, in case of the value for money also, we can explain. Actually, this our input-based budget totally reject the value for money. You are going to the maximize the value for money. You can't you can't maximize value for money using input-based budget. Input-based budget. If you want to maximize the value for money, so definitely you have to approach the zero-based budget, performance-based budget, right? Otherwise, the modern budget in style, right? So I think now you have little understanding, the good understanding regarding that incremental budgeting. Incremental budgeting means zero-based budget. Sorry, input-based budget. Input-based budget. Input-based budget.
So,
I am
excuse
not
me.
going
What is the
to explain these stories. You can see the thing, right? What are the key features? Input budget.
So we can't hear you, sir. I think some signal issue.
I see, no? Can you see?
Yeah, we can see, sir. So I have one question. Can I ask?
All right. Can you see the presentation?
Yes, we can see, sir. Now we can't. I think so. So gone.
Can you see presentation?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
we
we
can
can
see.
see now. Yes.
Right. What are the key?
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yeah, question.
Yeah. What are the disadvantages of that zero budgeting, sir?
A zero budgeting system disadvantages are under the zero budgeting system. Actually, I am not focusing in this session the zero budgeting because that is not included in that one. Only we have to explain the little thing. But however, under zero base also we can see the disadvantages. Especially we can't apply this zero budget concept, right? Totally in the public sector, especially in case of the salary. අපි මොනවා කිව්වත් we can't prepare the salary based on the zero budgeting system. However, finally we are going to prepare the budget for the some item using input and for the some item using zero base. Sometimes we can see there is some contradiction, right? So otherwise, before apply the zero-based budgeting, we need the good analysis. Sometimes already we have overestimated labor force in the public sector. Sometimes already we have overestimated buildings and the others, right? Sometimes underestimated facilities.
So still that means, sir, we need to refer that history, no?
Refer the?
We have to refer history. Still, I mean, even that zero-based budget.
Yes, we have to refer the yes. Refer the history. However, they are actually under SLEAD also. I organized the good forum regarding the zero-based budget, and that was the one of the wonderful debate between two parties. Someone called the bear. Then actually the moving to zero base, it is difficult under this existing political environment and government financial environment. However, Mama Hitani, that was the one reason in this year budgeting circular, right? There are less talking about the zero-based budgeting. But otherwise, this year mean year 2024 budget circular. But before year 2024 budget circulars, other circulars, otherwise, according to my reading, from year 2020 up to 2023, right? The main focus zero base, but Ministry of Finance or the Treasury release circulars, and also then inform to the public officials and CAO and AO to apply the zero-based budget. Actually, no any mechanism. No any mechanism. That is the another one disadvantages.
But sir, I know that if there's a zero budget comes, they will ask us the continuation budget.
What's your name? Asok, no?
Yeah. So they will send us a circular and says is there a zero budget thing. But if you want to continue this, they need the continuation amount for disbursement. So then we have to, as per the MPP, we have to give the plan to them to disburse within the next 3 months.
Yeah. Otherwise, then you are going to the new projects, no?
Yes, it's a zero budget things. We have to start now before the June, July.
Yes, start. Yeah.
If not, we have to give that continuation also.
Yeah. But however, in a budget, actually, now more focus performance-based budget. But performance-based budget also one of the different photo, different picture of the zero-based budget. The both are actually same, right? However, but before that one, you learn in the input-based budgeting is still a more than 80% of our budgeting practice input-based budgeting, not zero-based budgeting, especially salary and also our recurrent expenditure. Then අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? තියෙන මිනිස්සුන්ට පඩි ගෙවන්න ඕනේ. තියෙන බිල්ඩින් ටික හදන්න ඕනේ. Right? So not the zero base, then input based budget. Right? ඉන්න මිනිස්සුන්ට ඉන්න තැනක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. ඉන්න මිනිස්සුන්ට පුටුවක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. Right? So these are the characters. Then I discussed the line item focus, expenditure control, incrementalism. What are the strength and what are the limitation also you can see under the input based budgeting. The strength, what are the strength? Simplicity, easy to prepare. Hari lazy because we based on the history. Hari right? Earlier, then the last year, then we had this figure, right? We work with this number of people, and this year also, then we expect our salary the increase by 10% or decrease by 10%. That is the way. Sometimes within 1 hour or 2 hours, right? Budget can be prepared. Yapo ehema budget hadan ratakata haryanawada. We are going to prepare the budget that way, right? That way, the actually sometime, what is the real practice? Sometimes we discuss the budget, right? Budget discussion. Some organization, then I have the rare experience where some organization they sometimes formally organize some meetings, some discussion, right? Sometimes that discussion they conduct, conducted outside their head office also, right? So finally, what happened? But relevant people, the responsible people, right? Not the responsible officials solution to prepare the budget. Finally, what happened? Finally, that accountant or finance division, they're responsible to prepare the budget, right? They finalize budget based on the historical data. Because he can't say, right? Wait and see. Right? Wait and see up to getting information from the responsible officers. But if they delay to prepare the budget, then we can't submit to the budget to Treasury. Otherwise, we can't go to the appropriation bill. But I have some organization. They have real plan. They organize real meeting. Some meeting they conduct through the online. Online kata karana, right? So they more focus their strategic plan, action plan. In the strategic plan, action plan. Can you see another presentation? This one?
Yes, we can see.
Yes. Some organizations, right? Some organizations, they organize their budgeting procedure in modern management manners. First one, they prepare their corporate plan. Generally, corporate plan addressed to which one? Sometime in the first day I explained. Sometime I didn't explain you. Generally, corporate plan address VMGO. VMGO means vision, mission, goals, and objectives. Right? So, example, earlier I was in the STA. STA plan was be a best paramilitary service in the Asian region. And finally, they identify and then objectives also. I think I explained you the last way. Then next come the action plan. The action plan means they prepare what are the action we have to do, achieve that objective. And based on that one, they prepare their budget. Right? How many people we need to achieve this action. But however, according to our current procedures, we can't prepare the budget for salary based on the zero base. Because why? Right? We have to maintain existing cadre in the public sector. Right? But for the some actions we can based on the zero base. What are the other actions? So actually we can't then prepare the zero base budget for salary expenditures. Otherwise, expenses on human resources. But case of the stationery we can. How many stationery we need to achieve this action? How many fuel we need to achieve this action? Right? So what kind of condition we need to then we have to, what are the conditions in our building maintenance? That we call what? That we call zero base budgeting. Zero base budgeting. However, in case of this incremental budgeting or input based budgeting, right? You can't obtain that kind of the benefits. But we need the tight control. Why? Because we more focus resources output right? To the control our existing card. and also to control utility expenditures. There be building එකක් තියෙනවා මොනවා කරන්නද ඒක maintain කරන්න ඕනේ. We need the electricity. We need then water supply. වැඩේට නෙමෙයි අරන් තියෙන්නේ building එකට අරන් තියෙන්නේ. Right? And also there are then we can see some limitation under the input based budgeting, right? But you know that one, no outcome, right? Focus on the inputs, not outcomes. Inflexible because you are going to take the different decision out of the budget. It is more difficult. You are going to practice that one. Sometimes the Viraman procedures or other procedures, right? It is very difficult. But you are more focused on your output, so you can take the good decision immediately. Right. So now I would like to prepare another one word sheet before stopping this class. Another word sheet. I prepare you. මේකත් මං ඔයාලට එවන්නම්. කොහෙද ඒක තියෙන්නේ? Prepare you. Open University, different budget formats. Can you see the Word document?
Yeah, I can see.
Right. You can see that there are three types of budget: input-based budget, performance-based budget, value for money budgeting. I saw in your syllabus. So then I am not going to explain the one by one. Now you have some idea. Generally, in case of the input-based budgeting, focus, resources or inputs, right? Under the performance-based budgeting, outputs and outcome. Under the value for money budgeting, efficiency, economy, and effectiveness, we call 3 E's. 3 E's: more focus, economy, efficiency, and effectiveness. Right? The purpose: control of expenditures on items. What are the purpose of input-based budget? In case of the performance-based budget, right? You can see, then you can understand a purpose of performance-based is link budget to performance and results. Right? Under the value for money, ensure public funds deliver maximum benefit at maximum cost. Sorry, minimum cost. Maximum benefit at minimum cost. No, the budget structures, and you can see this one. I am not going to explain this kind of thing. Finally, I would like to draw your attention. Actually, what are the best international practices? What are your recommendations, right? Recommendation to improve our financial management policy within existing macroeconomic framework, right? What are your suggestions, or what are your suggestions for conducting best practices in public financial management within this macroeconomic conditions? මොනවද ඔයාලා කියන suggestion? The first one, especially, we have to take the action for the transparency level, because you know what happened to us. I think last week also I explained that Transparency International published annually the transparency level of each country. Transparency level of each country. Can you see this slide? Can you see? CPI score and CPI rank?
No, sir, not yet.
The price was not changed.
Now can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, according to this figure published by who? Transparency International, the world recognized organization to measure transparency develop each country. Generally, they calculate the transparency level for 180 countries. But when we come from year 2020, then when we analyze our status from year 2022 to 2024, you can see that one. In year 2020, our score was the 38. Right? Actually, CPI mean corruption perception. Right? Make a not the corruption perception, our transparency score. In this year, Denmark was the first. They recorded 90 marks. Egullang CPI score 90 marks. CPI score means the transparency score. Then you can understand what happened to us in year 2020, 38. But when you come to year 2024, the gradually decrease up to 32. Then our transparency goes down. And also our class position, when we arrive, our position CPI rank when compared to the other countries. In year 2020, we were 94th place out of 180 countries, but now we stand at on 121 out of 180 countries. So within this framework, actually we can't develop our macroeconomic conditions, right? Therefore, we have to introduce the good transparency framework. However, now the last year government introduced Public Financial Management Act, and also they established and also introduced Bribery and Corruption Act, and also established new mechanism, right? New mechanism to strengthen public financial management, especially the National Procurement Commission. Right? And also another suggestion, please, but the Sri Lankan public sector accounting procedures not in line with world practice, the world modern practice. Generally, that accounting we have to prepare based on the accrual basis. But now Sri Lanka government prepare their accounts, the cash basis account. Cash base accrual basis means what? At the time of the prepare, then our recording system, we consider our payable amounts also. I am not going to explain that kind of thing. There's accounting matters. Accountants are there. Especially why that right? Under the end of the year. The end of the year. So end of the year, we completed one task, the 12 million. Right? Any public entity. Suppose based on any one procurement, constructions or work procurement or goods procurement or anyone. However, sometime at that time, government or that entity don't have sufficient cash. At that time, can't do the payment. Payment take a current back. So that payment goes to the next year. But next year, how make that payment? Using next year allocation. Can you understand? Using next year allocation. Then but when we use the next year allocation, that progress reported under next year progress. The progress but recorded how? The next year progress. That is the real situation. Otherwise, the existing accounting system, right? System don't they don't have don't have good the best information system, not provide the real information. Therefore, immediately we have to move to the accrual basis accounting. And also the another suggestion on the accounting. So however government introduced, Chartered Accountant of Sri Lanka also introduced public sector accounting standard. Actually, we have to move to the international level public sector accounting standard, but still the many organization, I think 95% of public sector organization, right? They are not following this public sector accounting standard. Therefore, we have to move that accounting standard also. And also another suggestion, we have to move the zero-based and zero-based budgeting or performance-based budgeting from our input-based budgeting system. And also that we have to establish the best monitoring mechanism. We have to strengthen our auditing, especially internal auditing. Still, we don't have the good internal auditing, right? In the many organizations, the public sector organization, they are conducting internal auditing based on a little matter. Sillera karunu tamai karande. Monada sillera karunu? Sometime OT, sometime we call the butter payment. But actually, internal auditing means we have to strengthen the internal control, right? Anywhere the good internal auditor, actually he can change the management philosophy also, right? I believe that because I play my role, right? I was an internal auditor in STF, right? So I changed many things, including management philosophy also. They streamline the many things, many procedures, including some HRM matters also. The recruitment, right? And also in case of the finance matter, procurement. So therefore, we have to strengthen that the internal auditing and also the external auditing, and also another one, the digital transformation. The digital. In our public sector, digital practice very poor, no? Very poor. The Bangladesh, they have one of the good public procurement digital platform. Still, we don't have the strong one. But we actually our government introduced some kind of system without conducting good study and without taking the good policy, right? Merely introduce the system, but actually only introducing system, we can't transform the procedure to a digital manner. But before that one, we had to take some policy changes, right? So in our HRM management, then adonat balanda, you are going to apply the holiday, the one leave. That we have to do that one in manually, no. Monoma gulad. But still we don't have that procedure. But we are going to change to that digital matters. What happened? Transparency also goes up. Suppose that our recruitment, the testing, I am talking about HRM, performance measurement, right? And also annually transfers. We are going to do digitally. What happened? The transparency is the 100% no. Anybody can't challenge no, because we formatted the system. System එක තමයි කියන්නේ මෙයාව මෙතන transfer කරලා මෙයාව යවන්න. Other body, the politicians or other public officers, right? They can't come to that policies. So those are my suggestion for what are the procedures we have to follow. Right, dear friend, did you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
However, now we have only one more lecture. I conducted you one more lecture in this semester. Sometime if they invited me, then next one, if I have the time, I can join with you. Actually, did you learn something from me?
Sure.
Right. So actually, then you and me, the both party, we have the biggest responsibility build this nation. Right? Actually, you are the key players of that one. So they are I think our future, the future of this country, right, is bright. We have the bright future. So because why? You are learning a lot. You are now learning a lot. This knowledge you can apply to your service, right? Your service. Otherwise, in future, you can do positive changes when we compare to current and the past. Okay, so I wish you you can do it. However, we have another one more days. I think that lecture will be conducted in when 16 November. How we prepare the evaluation report. Okay, now time is over. I am very tired. So that day, I give you the chance for asking the question. Now, I am going to stop the class. No problem, no?
Yes, it is fine. So, by the way, can you share the lecture notes? I mean,
Yes.
slides
This
we
lecture
will-
note I will share the tomorrow. You can I share the tomorrow early morning, including this one and also that one. I have, yes, one or two Word document also. Then I share you, sure. So you have to read that one right carefully. I think you have to learn for the knowledge and skills, not for the examination. Exam එක වැඩක් නෑ. Try to develop your knowledge and skills. Right. Good night. Everyone saranai, Devi Pihitai.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you
Good
very
night.
much
Good
for
night.
the
Good
lesson.
night. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night.
Bye.
So,
Good night.
exam and
Thank you,
Lothian
sir.
අපි නිකන්.
But examination?
No, I just say that we should not have exams, so we will do that this lecture,
Right.
finish this.
If we have the examination, however, then we can conduct the before examination the good discussion. This discussion. But however, management should allow for that one.
Yeah, sir, it is good.
Right?
Yes, it is good to refresh our knowledge.
Yes, okay. Repress your knowledge. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night. Devan Sarnai.
Thank you, sir.